Alrighty. Ah. Sorry, something got caught in my throat right as I was unmuting myself. Hello, chat. How are you all doing? How's it going, Crimson? How's it going, Frost? How's it going? Well, Nova said she's going to bed. You have a good night, Nova, if you can hear me. I see your pill redeemed, Frost. I'm taking those now. Thank you, thank you. Okay, there we go. Pills taken. Thank you very much once again, Frost. How are we doing tonight, chat? You all doing okay? You've got good news and bad news. Uh-oh. Bad news is Kingdom Hearts Missing Link got canceled. I heard that. I am so sorry to hear that. I did see that there was more Kingdom Hearts 4 stuff, though. Good news is we have images from... Yeah, just what I was saying. Just double checking one last thing over here. Excuse me. Good, good. There is hope that Kingdom Hearts 4 will actually exist. You are correct. Everyone is talking about something. I suppose I should probably turn off my background music. What do you think, chat? What did you miss in last stream? Not much, I don't think. Let's see here. We mostly just did side quests. I'm pretty sure you saw the rest of this side quest where we found Anton. We've rescued Monica and Mint, as well as we found Clara and oh yeah, and Emily and Nicholas. That's his name. I'm surprised that there's not the quests for Monica or for Emily, Nicholas, and Clara aren't in here. Seems a bit weird. But yeah, no, we've saved Monica, Mint, we're looking for Casper and Vivi. We've also saved Clara, Emily, and Nicholas. Oh god, that's a lot of students. I knew Thor's was a big school. I was not realizing just how many students there were to save. But hey, we got quests to do. Hello, Cargo. Pattery! You're Cargo, right? Machias's, friend? I know you put in a request for help, but what are you doing all the way out here in the Gram? Did something happen? What do you think happened? A bunch of noble soldiers came busting into the Ost district, and that got us real salty. So we gave them some of the old babang kapow. But then they got mad at us and turned the tables. They wouldn't give up either. But then Pattery, damn it. You're in Chapter 3 of Sky the Third. Nice, nice. You just got Chloe. Love her. If I parse that correctly, it sounds like he needs our help with something. And I guess Pattery's in trouble? Probably. That's about all I got too. We should try to get him to calm down a little so he can explain things before it's too late. Maybe bringing Machias with us would help. I mean, they are friends. Of a sort. Chloe's outfit in Sky the Third is adorable. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's go back to the Courageous and get him. Okay, game, you won't... Oh, okay, never mind. I don't need to actually have him in my party. Those damn soldiers, getting all big for their boots, thinking they're so tough. They deserve the kapow we gave them. I didn't think they'd be so stubborn, though. Or that Parody would... God damn it. Well, he's still crying. I guess we won't be able to get anything else out of him while he's like this. Allow me to translate. The patrolling soldier's arrogance irritated him and Pattery greatly. In response, they tried setting traps for them using boxes and drum cans in an effort to drive them away. Naturally, this did not go as according to plan, as anyone with half a brain would expect. You follow a couple of Trails fans on Twitter. Machias, the hell are you doing here? I don't need a dork like you to help me sort this out. I can do it just fine on my own. Of course, I can tell from the tears streaming down your face that you're off to a flying start. And one asked, out of the ones you met so far, who's your favorite Ouroboros member, whether it be because of story design or whatever? Ooh, that's a good question. There are a lot of good Ouroboros members. I feel like if I were to say who my favorite is so far, it might ruin things for someone. But you can probably guess who it is. Just don't necessarily guess in chat. Especially, you know, yeah. There's one particular person that you absolutely cannot guess. And that is the person that is my favorite. I can DM you real quick. That is true. That is true. I can do that. Uno momento. Where are you? There you are. There you go. Okay, now I need to redo everything. Yeah, it's all right. With a series as long as this one is, it is very difficult to not be spoiled about some things. You know what I mean? And that was just one of the big things that got spoiled for me. There are probably other things that I've been spoiled on that I've forgotten since then, but that one I don't think I'm going to be forgetting by the time it's actually revealed. Yes. Machias, I have no idea how you turned what he just said into what you just said, but I'm impressed. Hi, OD. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I'm glad I didn't say what I was going to say because it hasn't happened yet. Fair enough. I'm glad you didn't either. Unfortunately for me, I've had to put up with the two of them for a long while now. You pick some things up after a while. Welcome in, Black Rose. How are you doing tonight? I'm fairly sure I know how the rest of this story goes, too. Thank you for the lurk, Neko-chan. It's good to see you. Good to see you. When the traps failed to have their intended effect, the soldiers gave chase. As they ran, Cargo and Pattery lost sight of one another, which led to their current quandary. Yeah, that's right. We're running from them, but Pattery told me to go on ahead. We were supposed to meet up here, but she still hasn't shown. Pattery! And we're back. At least we finally figured out what happened. I wonder if this means that the soldiers ended up capturing her, though. It wouldn't be a surprise with how heavily guarded the capital is. I hope she's alright. I'd save your concern. Those two always defy expectations. Don't take a word they say at face value. What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean, Machias? Good question. Cargo, we should make a few things clear. You two definitely specified Legram as the town to meet up in, correct? That's what I said, didn't I? I mean, we were kind of panicking at the time with all the soldiers chasing us and all. But Pattery took out a map and pointed right at the part where Legram is. She said we were meeting at a tiny little place in the boonies where no soldiers would ever even care to find us. Maybe you shouldn't talk about the town like that right in front of all of its residents. Way to show your appreciation. Well, he isn't wrong, technically. And speaking as a resident, I don't find such an apt description offensive. Still, if they had a map, I can't imagine we're dealing with any sort of misunderstanding. Neither can I. They're both Erebonians, so it's not likely that they'd end up in different towns. But that would mean... One more question, Cargo. Were you both on the same side of the map when you were doing this, or were you on opposite sides facing one another? Yeah, we were facing one another, so what? Have you worked something out, Machias? I think so. When they agreed on their destinations, one of them was looking at the map upside down. I doubt she ever even mentioned Legram. She probably pointed to a part of the map and said, here. They probably didn't even realize how much of a misunderstanding it would cause. It does sound plausible. Still, if that's the case, then Pattery's gone off to an entirely different town. We should look for a town that fits her description and is on the opposite side of the capital from Legram. Good thing we have the courageous. Exactly, Reen. Okay, we're off to find Pattery. Any objections, Cargo? Did you work something out? What are you wasting time here for, then? You better find her. Let me know right away. You better promise. We will. Just stay away from me. You're getting snot everywhere. I have an idea of where she is. Town in the middle of nowhere. Hi, PK. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? I think I know your favorite member because we've talked about him. Maybe. I could probably guess. I'm not going to look right away, though. I'll look a bit later. Vivi! Oh, you're back. Vivi? Have you been here all this time? I had no idea. He's a great big brother, all I'm saying. Fair. Why the long face, though? Well, Lind and I got separated while we were escaping Thor's. I haven't heard so much as a word about her since. I'm so sorry, I didn't know. I've prayed for her to be okay more times than I can count. I've even started watering the plants here for extra Adios brownie points. That should give it away if you know the story behind the character. Fair. And they're still not doing very well. I'm useless. Both as a gardening club member and as a human being. But I guess it's always been like this. I'm only ever able to do anything because I've got Lind, and now that I don't... Aww. This isn't you. Fee? You're the kind of person who loves causing trouble and pulling pranks on everyone. To completely give it away, you hate the way they say it. Yeah, I figured it out a little bit ago, but also, yeah. Like Edel, me, Lind, even Reen sometimes. Remember when you tried to get him to date your sister? You skip classes and even your club meetings. Pretend to be Lind's to embarrass her and anyone who gets involved. But in the end, you always leave everyone with a smile on their face. Works with the flowers, too. They always look so happy whenever you take care of them. So sitting here alone, praying for someone to solve your problems for you, isn't you. Nobody would be able to stop the Vivi I know from running out and finding Lind herself. Fee's right. And as it so happens, we're flying the Courageous all over Erebonia now. I can't guarantee you'll find her, but if you come with us, there's a chance you'll hear something about where she might be. So what do you say? Are you willing to lend us a hand? You guys... Of course I will. I don't know what's gotten into me lately, but if anyone should go out there and hunt her down, it's gotta be me. Sisters need to look out for each other, right? Bingo! Welcome to the team, Vivi. Thanks. You're awfully lucky. It's not every day Erebonia's loveliest lady joins a ragtag bunch of adventurers like you. Agreed. Father. A sister. You're not Rosine. Love that she says sisters have to stick together. I mean, it's true. And just confirms Fee loves being a little sister. By saying bingo. Yep. Hey, Casper. Oh, hey, guys. Nice to see you managed to find all of your Class 7 buddies in the end, Reen. Thanks. I'm pretty happy about that, too. How have things been on your end? Still doing alright? I'm having a lot of fun making new monsties to challenge my players with. Fair AOD. So far, so good. I'd like to think I'm making myself useful here in the training hall, doing whatever I can. Not that that's much, though. I'm basically just taking care of weapon maintenance and importing more when necessary. Sounds useful to me. With all the trouble that's befallen this town, I'm sure they appreciate all the help they can get. Allow me to thank you on behalf of everyone here. There's little more helpful than a properly maintained blade. Speaking of helping out, actually, you want to join us aboard the Courageous? Me? On the Courageous? Well, I'd love to help, especially if Monica's already on board, but... Hey, quick question. Could you use the Courageous to fly over to the west? I mean, theoretically, sure, we could use it to fly anywhere. That's not part of the area we're responsible for, though. We were told to focus all our efforts on the east side of Erebonia. Honestly, the west is a little too dangerous for us to visit either way. Yeah, that makes sense. I just figured I might be able to go and see how my family was doing over there, that's all. I forgot that you came from a town near the shore over there. I can hardly blame you for being worried. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm sorry, but I'm staying here in Legram for now. I'm hoping I'll get the chance to head over there and check on them myself. Alright, that makes sense. I wonder if we can find out for ourselves whether they're safe or not. He might be more inclined to come with us if he hears that his family is safe. But how could we find that out? Our best bets are probably the radio, or newspaper, come to think of it. Radio's not really an option right now, but I can think of one newspaper that wouldn't be hard to get our hands on. Maybe we should go and pick up a copy from somewhere. I have a sneaking suspicion I know which newspaper this is. Although, the last time that I tried to get one, no one had it. Now suddenly they have it. As well as Gambler Jack Chapter 8. I missed Chapter 7, chat. Perfect run ruined. Mansion. No, not the mansion. Although this is probably the closest place on the map that we can fast travel to. Here you go, Casper. So let's read it ourselves, just to be safe. Noble Alliance dominates in the west. Excellent news has come in the form of the Western Front, stating that the Noble Alliance was overwhelmingly victorious in the recent battle. It has forced the former Imperial Army to retreat significantly. This makes a landmark achievement in the Alliance's ongoing efforts to put a stop to the rebels. The Army's Press Information Center has issued a statement that half of the former Imperial Army forces in the West have been extinguished, and those that remain are on the run. Thanks to our brave souls in the West, the Empire's return to glory appears to be closer than ever. The battle was started by a former Imperial Army, which amassed a force of over 300 heavily armored tanks, and plunged in the nearby area into chaos. The elite Liguine and Bardius armies set out to rout them, and on noon on December 6th, the battle finally began. It was clear from the beginning that General Liguine and Brigadier General Bardius had the advantage. Stunning both friend and foe alike with their indomitable strength, realizing the odds were against them, the rebels tried all manners of cowardly tricks and stalling tactics to prolong the battle, leading to it dragging out for an entire week. What brought their futile resistance to an end was a pincer attack mounted by two armies. The military press office reports that this was not originally planned, but they were able to work together in near perfect harmony, eventually doing away with those among the rebel forces. Perhaps what stands out the most about their latest achievement is how little damage the two armies sustained. It's difficult to not be awed by the sheer skill demonstrated, and personally speaking, I'm eager to hear more about the magnificent exploits of the future. Azure Knight astounds all. The Noble Alliance's Azure... let's see if we can find anything that seems like it would be more relevant. Ooh, Imperial government negotiating with Crossbell. There have recently been reports saying the Imperial government has reopened negotiations with Crossbell. One government source suggested Crossbell's actions are cowardly and unforgivable, but that does not preclude us from negotiating with them. The demands in these negotiations are likely to include withdrawing the state's independence declaration, dismantling the Crossbell Defense Force, and unfreezing Erebonian's assets held by the International Bank of Crossbell. However, Crossbell's crimes are still fresh in the minds of Erebonian citizens, and I think I speak for everyone in praying that the government will lead the negotiations with a firm hand. Courageous' whereabouts still unknown, eh? I'm sure they'll just stay unknown forever. Oh, come on. There's got to be something in here that can tell us how Casper's family is doing. Right here, this part. What brings you back here? Casper, hear me out. I know you're worried about things back home, but I think the chances are good that your family's just fine. Seriously? What makes you think that? Check out the 6th and 7th pages. The Chronicle? I haven't read one of those in a while. I've been too busy worrying to actually... 6th and 7th pages. Conflict near the Twin Dragons Bridge. The legendary confluence between the Crichton Provisional Army and the 4th Armored Division seems to be showing no sign of letting up. The 4th Armored Division was known as the strongest division of the former Imperial Army, but due to their continued resistance and refusal to stand down, the Provincial Army has no choice but to label them as a rebel army, raising tensions to a new high in the area. The 3rd Armored Division is also refusing to end its unlawful occupation of Zendergate to the north and is yet to respond to the repeated requests to disarm. Between these two divisions, it is likely that a state of confusion will remain in Erebonia for some time to come. No way! It's actually talking about the coast? And that's where you're from, right? It says that while the battle started near the coast, most of it took place further inland. That's kept civilian casualties to a minimum. That was not what I read there, but okay. If we assume that this is honest reporting, I'd say it's unlikely your home or your family were harmed. Wouldn't you agree? Sounds like that area dodged a bullet. Going simply off the evidence we've collected, I think it's likely that your family is safe. Huh. Oh, man. Thank goodness. I can't thank you guys enough for bringing this to me. I've been worried sick about everyone for so long now that this is a massive weight off my shoulders. I can see the relief in your face. But at least now I don't feel quite as much of a need to get over to the west to check up on everyone. So you got me. I'll join you guys on the Courageous and help out however I can. Welcome aboard. Let's fight for our families together. You bet. Okay, there it is on page 6, towards the top. Reports suggest that the battle initially began near the coast in the Lamar province, but as a result of the rebels retreating, it primarily took place further inland. While the number of refugees unfortunately kept growing over the course of the battle, the height of danger never reached any of the densely populated areas, and as such, civilian casualties are currently thought to be minor. Okay, page 6, yes. But he said 6 and 7, and 7 did not have anything to do with that written on it. Okay, opposite side of the capital from Legram. I don't think they would have gone to Ymir. Though maybe. Pattery. Hi, Pattery. Sick party you got there. Thank you very much. At Kuristrim? I am so sorry. I do not know how to pronounce your name, and I formally apologize. If you can give me some sort of pronunciation guide, I will try to get it right to the best of my ability. Come on, spit it out! Where'd you hide cargo? I know you did it. That's not... I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Wait, who's cargo? Isn't that Pattery? Well, I'm glad we found her, but I can't believe she actually ended up here. Looks like Machias' theory about the map was correct. Yeah, might be a good idea to let him know before we try talking to her. She really was here. Hey, Pattery, could you please stop causing problems for strangers? Machias? The hell are you doing here, huh? It's not like I actually care, but it is nice to see your stupid face. I don't know how to combine femme voice with Boston accent, so I'm just gonna stick to Boston accent. I suppose she's acting a bit odd. Oh well. I'm glad to see that you're well too. But seriously, what were you thinking trying to pick a fight with the army? We heard all about what happened. No good can come from worrying people so much, you know. What? Look who's talking. Pardon? You got no idea how worried Ost was when they heard you were wanted by the army. For all we frickin' knew, you were dead in the gutter somewhere. And then Uncle Carl ended up getting arrested on top of it all? Why do you think we started picking fights in the first place? We were scared. We was pissed off. We were... Whatever. It was better for us to do it than letting some amateurs try their luck. So that's what happened. Sorry. I had no idea that was the case. I'm sorry for worrying you all so much. You should be saying that to everyone back home, not me. Anyway, that idiot Cargo said he was gonna meet me up here ages ago, but he still hasn't shown up. So you're gonna help me look for him. Speaking of Cargo, I almost forgot. Whoops. Completely slipped my mind. So, she intended for them to meet up here, huh? Oh well, no way to know who is in the wrong now. What, you guys know something? You better not have him tied up somewheres, because if you do, what say we bring him here before she accuses us of anything else? They flew the courageous telegram to pick up Cargo, then brought him back to Ymir. You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes. Gonna be sleeping with the fishies. Pattery! Cargo! Oof. Ack. The hell you been all this time? I was freaking out like crazy, you damn pipsqueak. Where the heck was I? Where the heck were you? Ultra headlock time! Ah. Just... Who are these people? Well, they're, refugees from Heimdall. I'm really sorry for all the trouble she's caused. I know this is a lot to ask, but would it be possible for them to stay in Ymir until the situation improves there? Well, sure. They're not how I pictured people from Heimdall to be, for sure. Sorry, chat. Wow, check it out! There's a really warm-looking pond over there. Watch it, loser. It's clearly a trap. Ain't no way someone would put something that nice and smack dab in the middle of town. Wow, you're right. You're so smart, Parody. My voice for cargo is all over the place. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go have a quick word with them so they don't go causing any more trouble. Must be tough being you, Machias. I'd like to think we all had our fair share of challenges this time. Still, I suppose all is well that ends well. Machias gets to go and be the big brother to those two. Bunny Watch? Why do I get the feeling that's going to increase speed? Panzer Goggles prevents blind, prevents freeze. Bunny Watch. Speed +4 prevents delay. I'm down for that. Hi, Allie. Welcome in. Good to see ya. How you doing tonight? I love the passionate leggings prevents freeze because that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, that's true for a lot of the items in these games. Girls wear leggings to keep their legs warm. Exactly. What do you have for sale? Just your usual stuff. Oh, hey, Annabelle. You're a silver angler now? You're a silver angler now, are you? This calls for celebration. Well, if you consider me giving you more items to trade points for something celebratory. And best of all, one of these items is a brand new rod. Try it out, name for the greatest in the fishing world. I think I'll do just that. Thank you, Annabelle. Heck yeah! Ooh, we have enough for it, too. Ideal for catching medium-sized fish. Breath, Holy Breath, Ricuria. Let's go. Okay, we did the badass in danger. Hi, Nightwolf. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Can we get a shout out for Nightwolf in the chat, please, mods? How are you doing? How was your stream tonight? Well, I found chapter 9. Thank you. Yeah. How was your stream? What did you play tonight? I won't speak for all of chat, but I'm doing well. You're doing, you're good, you're getting further in Cold Steel 4. Act 1 is super long. Fair. Act 1 of this game was pretty long, too. Where was I gonna go? We picked up a couple new, members for the Courageous, a couple new students. It doesn't look like anybody's down here, but maybe. Nope. Already spoken to you. Yeah, no, you're... Let's go to the kitchen, then. Cold Steel 4 is probably your third favorite game. Gotcha. In the series. I assume that's what you meant. Although I guess it's possible that you might have meant just of all time, which... God, I don't even know what I would consider my... Even my number 1, let alone exactly number 3. Laura and Monica... Oh, they have Casper running the shop. Hi, Casper. I decided to run this weapons shop. I learned all about handling different weapons over at the training hall, so this seems like a perfect fit for me. Now that I know everyone's at home all right, I can give it my all, too. Does this give me new weapons to buy, I'm guessing, maybe? I haven't picked up any Sepith masks since I last sold my Sepith masks. Haven't done any fights since then, either. Vivi out here. No. She's also not in the back. I think Reen had a new weapon. I don't, like, that was stronger than my current weapon for sure. I just don't know if that was actually, like, a brand new weapon or not. I can go look again here in a minute. Okay, I'm just looking for Vivi. Can't be used. Is she up here on the bridge somewhere? Trying not to backseat. Understandable. No, I appreciate, like, doing your best to give hints without necessarily, like, actually backseating anything. Hey, there's Vivi. She's helping on the bridge. Hey, Irene. Hi, Vivi. Decided to help out on the bridge, I see. Yep, I volunteered to be an observer, and they thought I was the right fit. Of all the jobs on the ship, I'm sure this is the one that'll help me find out Lynn's whereabouts first. Can't fault your logic there. But who'd have thunk that our lessons at the academy would actually come in handy someday? It's almost like you were taught these for a reason, Vivi. You better not ogle my chest while you're staring over me like this. As tempting as I'm sure it is. Wouldn't dream of it. Heh. I'm just glad to see you're in high spirits again. It's been a while. I think that's all the side quests that I can do.
Have you been keeping well? All right, let me hear your report.
It's good to hear your voice, Matthew Mercer. 5500 Mira. Hell yeah.
I knew I could count on you. Adios, Reen.
Bye, my... not my love. I knew what I meant. Elder Ivan. Bye, my prince. That's what I meant to say. I promise. Actually, considering the fact that I didn't have anything else to buy... Buying a Kagamaru might not be the worst of ideas. Or at least just buying stuff for my current active party in general. That is, in fact, stronger sword. Usually buy weapons for who's in your party. Fair. That seems like the smart way to do things. If I'm not using someone, no use in spending the Mira. True. I don't need Gaius in my final party, but also he's forced to be in my party for this next area, so we might as well upgrade his weapon too. And then if I go down to the hold, and go... Nope, wrong person. Talk to you. Let's see here. Excuse me. Probably want to upgrade you. Actually, again, we'll probably stick to the same logic. Upgrade everybody that's in my active party, which is all of the weapons. Okay. To the bridge.
Where do you want to go?
I want to head up north to Lake Lacrima.
Leave it to me.
We can go to basically anywhere in Nord that we want to. Oh, right, that was the other thing I was gonna do.
Try not to be reckless.
I've got this.
Before we, you know, go back. I'm gonna go see if I can go back to the shrine. And, see if I can make any further progress there. If I can, great. If not, it's fine. And here we go. If I had thought about it when I was in Guerrilla, or even while I was still on the map here, I probably would have instead gone to Guerrilla. But, no, I thought about it after I already touched down, so, you know what? We're gonna just do it here.
If we're going to take that monster on, we'll need to be very careful.
Which monster? Oh, you?
That one's gonna be... This one's dangerous. My turn.
Is it, though? It's only level 62.
Arcus, activate.
My turn. Blade of Light! They're off guard!
You're done.
Here I go.
You know what? We just earned this ability in the last part. Let's use it. Now we can bring this giant-ass beast to a regular-ass fight.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Okay, maybe it's not as ridiculously overpowered as I would have expected it to be. I thought that would have just instantly killed all the monsters, but no. It's that ruin we saw a while back. I'm curious, but we don't really have any time to take a look around. Let's keep going. Okay, fine. We need to gather up as many students as we can to fill out our crew here on the Courageous. That's a lot of work as it is, but then factoring in Prince Oliver's requests, we're gonna be really busy, aren't we? But we'll have to do what we can.
Where do you want to go?
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Do you happen to have the issue that You do! Never mind. Okay, chat. Collecting all of Gambler Jack version 1 is back on the table. Six, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, Elder Ivan. Wrong room. Go to the Elder's home, shall we? You're not Elder Ivan. Excuse me, ma'am, where's your husband? Oh, the location of the settlement is a matter of vital importance to all of us here. It determines how we're going to spend that season and how we'll raise the children. All kinds of things, really. This winter's a very unusual situation, though. Only time will tell what we end up doing. Fair enough. Where's your husband? I need to speak to the Elder. Elder Ivan. He might,
This spot looks perfect for
just
fishing.
might be down here. Change to the excellence rod. Oh, I can't fish still? Huh. Lily's really happy to have made a new friend, but now playing with her is no fun anymore. I can't ride a horse. I can follow them on foot, but that's just boring. What should I do? Could learn how to ride a horse.
Fish here.
Is he gonna be in the cabin? Oh. Yeah, he's up here in the cabin. Hi there. Welcome home, Gaius. Thank you for coming. Hello, Elder. It's good to be back again. You've been keeping yourselves mighty busy since you left, haven't you? We heard about you flying all around on the Courageous. You have? Nothing gets past you, does it? The Courageous has been a huge help, too. And it's all thanks to Prince Oliver that we finally have a means to make our ideals a reality. He places hope for Erebonia's future in us, and we're going to do everything possible to ensure that hope isn't misplaced. Well, he couldn't have entrusted Erebonia's future in finer hands. Speaking of, there is something we'd like your help with. Is this about that large monster? Might I ask how Dad came to be absent at a time like this to begin with? Well, on one hand, this land is no longer plagued with war since the Noble Alliance has left. While on the other hand, the monsters here have grown restless. We haven't a clue why, but as a result, Lakin has been forced to go out and patrol more often than before. I see. Makes sense to me. If a huge monster showing up while he's away wasn't bad enough, the monster in question is strange to say the least. I couldn't say for sure, but it's possible it was another cryptid. And if that's the case, this may be a sign that things aren't yet back to normal after all. That does sound like something we can't ignore. Not after what everyone here's done for us, yeah. And we can't pretend this has nothing to do with us, when the cause could very well be the chaos in Erebonia itself. We'd be more than happy to accept your request. We'll do all we can to take down this foul beast. Thank you very much. It was last sighted in the northern parts of the Highlands, right in front of that giant statue. Given how little we know about it, you should approach it with great caution. Of course. Alright, as soon as we're ready, let's head out. Monster Madness.
Here I go. Leave this to me.
Oh, we can't ride our motorcycle on the stairs.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Would have been nice, but no. There's the giant statue. Where's our giant monster? See it on the mini-map.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Alrighty, let's save up. Thank you for the hydrate, Frost. Thank you very much. Is that what I think it is? A magic knight? What is that thing? You know what it is, Reen? You could say that. Describe the last encounter with the magic knight. It doesn't seem to be the same one that we fought near Ymir, but that doesn't matter. No ordinary human would even stand a chance against it. If it were to attack the settlement. Alrighty, chat. We're not gonna let that happen. We can't allow it to get any closer to the settlement. Please, lend me your strength. Right.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Chat, you know what I forgot to do
Okay.
before engaging in a fight? Rest to recover my HP and EP. I'm not saying we're definitely immediately going to die. However, I forgot to do that.
Arcus, activate.
Leave this to me.
Let's move.
Probably should have just had V use the battle
Yeah.
scope, but here we are. Higher elements aren't in play. Got it. Okay, okay. Bit surprising to me, but
Here
sure.
I go.
In that case,
Ah,
Flame Tongue.
my turn.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Understood.
I'll handle it. One, two, and done. Got it.
An opening.
Here I go. Arcus, activate. Now.
Again,
Here I go.
almost 8k is just really good damage. And he only has 70k left, so yeah, no, we should be able to do this. Maybe not insanely easily, but we should be able to do it.
All right, let's do this.
Understood. My turn.
Leave this to me. Ha! They're off guard.
You're done.
Perfect. Summon power,
Of course.
and you just healed yourself.
Arcus, activate. My turn. Got it.
An opening.
Here I go. There.
Okay.
Get that impede on.
One, two, and done. Got it.
An opening. Leave this to me. Shatter. They're off guard. Our time is now.
That's a lot of damage, chat.
Of course.
To quote our Lord and Savior, Phil Swift, that's a lot of damage.
My turn. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. My turn.
Laura, my beloved, right? Love her. Love Laura so much. She's so great.
Here. Now.
Good dodge, Reen. Very good dodge. Which HP do you have? 23k? You know what? Yeah, we'll let Laura go ahead and take this. Increased damage on top of the fact that it's a crit, on top of the fact that it's, you know, an S-break. All it's missing is 200 CP. That's a lot of damage, guys. The rest of the fight barely mattered.
We should keep going.
Laura plus S-break plus critical hit equals a lot of things are dead.
I've only just begun.
That was tough. Not really. This must mean the settlement's safe for now, at least. Thanks, guys. Really. I wouldn't have been able to do it alone. What a truly fearsome creature. Reen, do you have any idea on why these magic knights appeared both here and in Ymir? Could it be coincidence? I couldn't even hazard a guess. Still, I get the feeling their power is increasing over time. But don't take that seriously, it's just a gut feeling, so I could be wrong, but... You may be right. Them appearing in two places, one after another like this, almost makes it seem like they've awoken from a long slumber. And now they've started wandering around? I may be overthinking things, though. I wonder if they have something to do with whatever's happening to the shadows of this war. I wish we could look into this more, but... Heart attack moment. Ah, shit, chat. Round 2! That or it's time for a Valimar fight. That's impossible! We defeated it! Crap. If it attacks while our formation is like this, we're screwed. Ha! What? Lacan? Lacan! Fall back. Ooh. Ha! We did not fall back. We didn't even fall forward or sideways. We didn't fall at all. Dad? Glad I made it in time. Together with Akan, Class 7 confirmed for certain that the Magic Knight that had been slain before returning to the settlement. So that's what happened. It sounds as though that thing posed quite the challenge. Exponential entropy meme here. Those Magic Knights you mentioned are tricky bastards. And I'm curious as to what caused it to appear now of all times. For now, I simply content to see you're all safe. Tell me about it. We owe that to Lacan. Indeed. If he hadn't come when he did, I don't even want to think about it. The spearmanship of Nord is truly impressive. Lacan's the strongest spearman here in Nord. I've heard as much myself. I wonder who would come out in a top in a battle between him and Lieutenant General Vander. I think you're overselling my abilities. I'm still no match for our ancestors who fought alongside Emperor Dreichels. In addition, I believe Wallace of the Noble Alliance has a much higher degree of skill than I do as well. I don't know what it is he fights for, but regardless, I can't afford to be overconfident in my abilities in turn. That's true enough. Sorry. After witnessing just how strong you are, though, it's scary to think there could be someone out there who's even stronger. Both he and General Aurelia seem to have a terrifying amount of strength when compared to us. I can only hope he won't use our spearmanship to threaten Nord. Whether he does that or not, I can't afford to remain complacent. Same here. Well, there's no point in worrying about the things before they've happened. What you can do now is take things one step at a time. Yeah, that's exactly what we intend to do. We might have been forced to rely on your father at the end, but at least we were able to clean up things here. Indeed. You have my thanks. Boom! It's not much. It's not much, but please accept these. 400 Sepith Mass. Nice. If anything else should happen, we'll be sure to call upon you again. Please do. We'll always be happy to help. May the winds and the goddess guide your path. How's it going, Allie? Welcome back. Actually, you've probably been here the whole time, haven't you? Huh? Wonder who's calling. I'm surprised we can even get a signal down here.
Yes, this is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get in contact with you.
Oh, hey Toa. That explains it. The signal must be pretty good from the Courageous.
I'd imagine, yeah.
I've got good news and bad news.
Okay.
First, the good. We've actually worked out the location of one of Class 7's relatives.
Class 7's relative? Angie?
Really?
Yeah, but that's where the bad news comes in. Anyway, can you come back to the Courageous as soon as you can?
What do you mean by one of Class 7's relatives?
Please, it's important.
All right, sure. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Was that Toa? Yeah. She said she found one of our family members. Oh, like one of the family members of a person in Class 7. I'm smart, chat. Really? Oh, that's wonderful news. What a nice surprise. Well, it's definitely good news, but she also said there was some sort of problem. I wonder what it could be. Sounds like we'd better hurry back to the Courageous. Back to the Courageous we go. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, everyone. Well, we came like we were asked to. Is something wrong? You're not your usual cheerful self. Well, you see, we found out where Fiona Craig is. Elliot's sister? I didn't know that you'd lost contact with her. Where is she, then? We got some information from Celtic about that, actually. Yesterday, she was moved by train from Heimdall to the Twin Dragons Bridge. Against her will, that is. Can't be. She's been taken hostage? It certainly seems that way. I imagine they plan on using her to keep the 4th Armored Division at Gorelia under their thumb. No. Surely they know that taking family members hostage is going too far. From what I understand, this was the Kreutzen Provincial Army acting alone. The Noble Alliance didn't give them the order to do it, so they just went ahead and did it. I imagine it was done under similar circumstances to those Jaegers who were sent to Ymir, too. Then, this is likely an attempt by my father to take over the leadership of the Noble Alliance. That hopeless fool. How terrible. But taking Fiona hostage isn't going to get Dad to surrender. No matter how much it hurts to do so, he'll always put his duties as a soldier over his own personal feelings. Which means, yeah, Fiona's life is in real danger. I say we take this matter into our own hands. Really? I agree completely. As do I. Yes, our country is at war, but nothing excuses someone doing something so cowardly. As his son, I have a duty to put an end to my father's foolishness. But you guys, you're set out on intervening then. Remember, this means you're getting directly involved in a dispute between the Imperial Army and the Alliance. No, we're not. Our sole objective will be to rescue Fiona. We won't attack any more than necessary, nor will we work directly alongside the Imperial Army. I think we're pretty justified here. It's just like what happened. It's just like when we stopped that jammer in Nord. It won't be the easiest operation to pull off, but that shouldn't stop us from trying. You guys mean it? Well, hey. If you guys know what you're doing, then I ain't gonna stop you. Fiona's a friend of mine, too. And then the guild has this little thing we like to call the code. And its first article states that we're about prioritizing the safety of civilians above all else. Nothing goes too far. That's, quite the code. 1 minute she's urging caution, the next she's egging everyone on. I think that settles things. If that's your decision, we'll be right behind you. And I'll be happy to guarantee the legitimacy of your actions as well. Thank you, Your Highness. I really can't thank you all enough. Don't worry, Fiona. We'll be there as soon as we can. Have a good night, Crimson. We'll see you later. Thank you. I will. To advance the main story, speak to Toa. Select commence operations. Doing so will cause all unfinished quests to will cause unfinished quests to disappear. It is temporarily not possible to travel to Gorelia's proving ground from the Courageous' travel menu. Dang, despite being at the lowest level, Laura still probably deals more damage than like half of the rest of our parties combined. Oh, I guess everybody is at full health. Still gonna quick rest up though, just to be on the safe side. This is not where I thought that would be. Storage room. Where the heck are the bedrooms? I've been to them like a few times now and I don't remember where they are. Thought they were here with the kitchen. Oh, this is the right route. No. I can't actually rest in those beds. Interesting. No, it wouldn't be in the whole... Actually, I guess I can actually just look at my map here. Nap room is, in fact, on here. In what way is that picture supposed to signify that I can take a nap here? I don't know, chat, but, yeah, I think we can go and start our mission. So, are you guys ready to talk specifics on a rescue mission? We won't have time for additional preparations once we start, so make sure you've done everything you need to. Once you begin the operation, we'll cause the main story to advance. Both Elliot and Sarah will become required party members. Doing so will cause all unfinished quests to disappear. Yes, let's go. We're ready whenever you are. Okay then. Let's start nailing down the specifics on the operation down in the conference room. Good idea. Yeah. Everyone involved gathered in the conference room and began discussing the best way to approach Fiona Craig's rescue. Eventually, it was decided that the attack would begin from the Twin Dragons Bridge west side, using Valimar to break through the rear side's defense. And while taking advantage of the confusion, a select team would infiltrate the fortress and perform the actual rescue. The next day, we just received a new update on what's happening on the ground. The 4th Armored Division's main forces has arrived in the front of the Twin Dragons Bridge. Not the brigade, the bridge. Apparently, they're already locked in battle with the Provincial Army's Panzer Soldats. Personally, my mirror's on the 4th Armored Division. They have the advantage on paper in any case. True, thanks to their anti-soldat tactics. Which explains why Father chose to add a hostage into the equation. Well, we'll be jumping into the fray soon enough. Let's go over this one more time. Upon our arrival, Her Highness will issue a declaration. Then Valimar and I will descend on the bridge's western side. We'll take down the soldats on guard, and amidst the confusion, the assault team will be able to charge in and rescue Fiona. That's about the size of it. I'm ready whenever you are. I'll back up the assault team while taking charge of the communicating with the ship. And once you've done your part, Reen, I want you to join us. Understood. And don't forget, we're going to need to keep an eye out for the Jaegers hired by the Provincial Army, too. True, we might end up even running into Zeno and Leo again. I can't say I'm not nervous, but I'll do my best as part of the assault team. It's my sister we're going to save. I want to be right there on the front lines. Those of us not in the assault team should go inside and act as diversion and serve the guards. We're all going to need to work together. Failure isn't an option. I'm down. Nothing can stop us. Okay, you guys all set? Yes. None of us have any doubt that this is the right thing to do. We will save Fiona, no matter what it takes. Well, no turning back now? Then may the operation begin. Positions, everyone. Set a course for the Twin Dragons Bridge in the northeastern Kreutzen province. Aye, aye, Captain! Yay, Vivi! Full speed ahead! Mint. I'm so happy, chat. So we might run into Jaegers this time. I'm gonna need to be careful. I mean, we're all gonna need to be careful, Sarah. Alrighty, chat. Who do we pick? Probably Laura, because of course. Probably Emma, also because of course. Yeah. Same day, 12 o'clock, noon.
Curse you, 4th Armored Division!
Oh, Craig.
We need to rebuild our formation, and quick!
There he is.
That's what you dogs get for underestimating the 4th Armored Division!
Yeah.
We're almost there, men. The time has come for us to take Twin Dragons Bridge!
But, sir, if we try to do that...
Stop right where you are!
What is the meaning of this, Craig?
Greg!
We demanded that you surrender, and yet here you are, right on our doorstep. Does your daughter's life mean nothing to you?
Nope.
You filthy cowards! Sir, if we go any farther, she's...
Men, stay focused. And as for you, Alliance fools, I suggest you don't underestimate Fiona.
Good idea.
She's the proud daughter of a military officer. She knows exactly what that entails. Threats or no, she would never give in to your cowardice.
Sir, but...
Oh, you think we're bluffing, do you?
Sure do.
Well, if that's how you want to do...
Stop these atrocities at once!
What?
Could it be? That...
It's the Crimson Wings.
Yep.
Soldiers of Kreutzen, you should be ashamed of yourselves!
You should.
Taking the enemy's family as hostages and trying to use them as tools of war is simply unforgivable. As Princess of the Arnor family, I will not allow it!
Your Highness, we...
I mean, do you think they're gonna listen?
Operation begin.
Here we go.
Understood.
And all the students we didn't pick are just gonna kind of sit up there on the Courageous, sipping on tea or something. I don't know.
Here come
Yo.
the soldats.
Come on, Valimar. We'll open up everyone's path forward.
Acknowledged.
All right, you ready?
I mean, we will be. Oh, come now. These aren't just the exact same soldats we fought already in the game.
My turn.
Now! Got time!
Damn. Geno Coop. What's up, Allie?
Leave this to me.
Oh my goodness, please. You're EP. Oh no. I'm also kind of EP, but I gotta at least do a boss fight first. Nope.
It's working! Keep it up!
It is working. You're right, son. Ow.
This is bad.
Now! Got time!
Leave this to me.
Ow.
That's it. Just a little more.
Leave this to me. Allow me.
Let's go! Gotcha!
Ooh, we are
Onward.
running low on E EP.
Take this.
Burn to ash. Let's go! Gotcha! Curse you!
1 down, 2 to go, chat.
Onward. Here.
This is bad. It's working. Keep it up.
Onward. Take this.
Bring it on! Is that all? Is that all?
Hurry up and heal yourself already.
I will in a bit.
Gotcha!
That's it. Just
This
a
could
little
be
more.
an issue. Take this.
Wait, did that not? I thought that was supposed to heal me.
Bring it on! Gotcha! Gotcha!
Hang in there.
I did not, in fact, hang in there, chat.
All right.
Oh, and now they're just gonna open up with 3 free turns against me. Okay.
Onward.
Right, it's the spirit, not the charge that gives me a... I'm smart, chat. Excuse me.
working!
Leave this
Keep
to
it
me.
up!
Ow. Okay, can't guard counter. 3 deadly chance. 100% chance to unbalance, eh, chat?
Burn to ash. Now! Gotcha!
That's it! Just a little more!
Oh boy.
Onward!
You're not out yet! Keep going!
Okay, now you're in the fight.
Let's go! Gotcha!
This could be an issue. Allow me!
My sword will clear.
It's working! Keep it
Yeah,
up!
not bad.
Now! Gotcha!
Onward!
Speaking strictly from typing,
I leave this
Machias
to
makes
you.
the
No
most sense to
problem.
bring in.
Bring it on!
Morning Moon. Not at all overpowered, chat.
Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha! Gotcha! Now! Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha!
That's it! Just a little more!
Leave this to me. Can you handle this?
Understood. Take this!
EP.
Bring it on!
Go Morning Moon again.
Gotcha! Gotcha! Bring it on! Gotcha! Now! Gotcha!
There's 2 down, 1 to go, chat.
Great! Just one more!
Gotcha!
I don't know anything about your unbalanced efficacy. Uh-oh.
Let's go!
That worked.
Right!
Go! Dragon Blade!
It's working! Keep it up!
Onward! Yeah!
Let's go!
Say, probably 3 stars?
That's
Maybe
it.
4.
Just a little more!
On the body, I mean.
My turn.
Increase my strength even more. And that's not quite game.
You're not out yet. Keep going.
Go for
Oh, we were forced to use that.
three! Dragon!
I pressed the wrong button and we use it anyway. It's cool.
That was a tough one.
Good job, guys.
All right.
Nice work. Time to move in. Lead the way, Reen.
Yes, instructor.
Hey, you've been just sitting up here this whole game, haven't you?
It looks as though they were able to make their way inside. Still, there's no harm in putting some insurance in place.
True. Class 7 made their way inside the Twin Dragons Bridge. They quickly reached the heart of the base, leaving countless thoroughly confused guards in their wake. So much for not fighting more than necessary. Fighting even when we're off screen. Great, we're in. Now we just need to find Fiona. Don't forget, we're racing against the clock in enemy territory. The area might not be as heavily guarded, but there's still likely a penalty. Plenty of soldiers in here. Stay alert. Understood. Let's do this. Let's go. Ooh. Save. And now we head upstairs. I guess I didn't need to find the nap room beforehand. Oh wow, this is a big dungeon.
Oh no! We need
Shit.
to regroup. Too slow.
Oko? Not quite an Oko. But they are healing each other.
I'll handle it.
Or I guess more accurately, they worked together to heal exactly one of them.
Let's move.
I'll back you up.
My turn. Now's our chance.
You're done.
5.3k damage
Together, Laura and Fee.
Spells victory.
from like an 5.3k from a basic attack.
It's my turn. Leave it to me. My turn. I welcome all. My turn.
Here I go.
Oh, Chad, I can't use Valimar indoors. What the heck?
Leave it to me. Now's our chance. An opening. Right. Arcus activate. Try this. My turn.
What if he doesn't want to try that though, huh?
I'm counting on ya. Will do.
An opening.
My turn. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Whew, that does it for them.
Way to go, Elliot.
Okay. EP charge 3. Now let's walk through here manually again.
This is awfully tight.
It sure is.
That treasure chest is absolute. Hostile spotted. Okay.
I just realized I hope there's no trial chests in this dungeon.
1, 2, and done. Got it. Let's get this over with.
Because if we're in a position where I absolutely have to have a specific party set up in order to do a trial chest, I'm gonna be upset.
Right.
Okay. Done. But we can't relax yet.
Cannon reached level 3. Gain HP, recovery 3 turns, sweet. You come into my stream, you say hi, welcome in Autumn, how are you doing this evening?
Success.
Not bad.
I'm so glad.
You say fuck.
Got this.
Thundering Roar EX. Attacks with bullets and lightning, unbalanced plus 10%. And we obtained Flood. How was your stream tonight, Autumn? Could one of my mods give a shout out to Twilight Autumn?
Ba-dum. Ba-da-dum bum.
You hate not picking up on social cues? Uh-oh. Stream was great. Got pretty far in DQ11. Nice. Nice. Where was I going again? Right, this way.
Bring it on!
So rare to have these thoughts. Yeah. I also wish I was better at social cues, Autumn. Don't worry.
There! Now!
I'll back you up.
Okay.
I think a lot of people wish they were.
Onward. No escape. Sire! Evil will fall.
I'm
before
sorry,
my blade.
Allie. I'm so sorry. Here, we can give you a shout out, Allie. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. I don't know if AOD is still in the call or still in the chat, but I got you. Let's just say Allie has been making fun of me for something that could have happened at PAX. Fair enough.
Enemy sighted. Let's.
My turn.
Time to beat some people up. Yeah, I knew you were kidding, Allie. I don't care. You got the shout out anyways.
Here.
Oh boy, you're gonna summon in more doggos, are ya? Not that I mind too much. You guys aren't that difficult, but also.
There! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up. Right. Sorry, can you handle this?
Wrong,
All right,
wrong,
let's get this started.
wrong pink-haired woman. Right, once I've swapped in, I can't swap back out. I guess we'll just rely on Sarah for a second now. You basically was told in stream that you had been flirted with in karaoke. Oh no. Oh no.
Leave this to me.
And you didn't pick up on it.
No escape. Sire!
I would also be mad if somebody told me that someone else was flirting with me.
Slow.
Let's move! Now's our chance!
And she was super hot too. Oh no!
You've certainly improved.
Well, I had this one teacher.
I've only just begun.
I'm so sorry, Autumn. I wish I could have like been there to tell you to tell you in person. But let's be real here. I also probably would not have noticed. Because I am also quite dumb when it comes to that sort of thing. Hey, this one splits off.
Advantages
I don't
ours.
know why that recognizes
My turn.
even landing, let alone dealing a critical hit, but
Two,
sure.
and done. Done. But we can't relax yet.
Great!
There sure are a lot of ducks here.
Sure are.
It's a pretty old building. They've probably done a ton of expansions.
Maybe. Reviving balm.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
Sure is. Oh, this is probably the button they're looking for me to press. You have a good night, AOD. We'll talk to you later. Oh my god. Run away. Run away.
Okay, we're on the 3rd floor.
The top floor must be right above us. Let's keep up the pace.
Keep up the pace is right. I assume we're gonna have some sort of boss before we can actually rescue Fiona. And I definitely don't have time for that. But I'm gonna get as far as I can in the dungeon before the boss actually has to happen. Hey Judy, welcome in, welcome in. You're looking very much sleepy. Fair. As the streamer, I am also starting to get kind of sleepy. Which is part of why I'm saying that as soon as I get to where the boss is, we're not actually going to fight the boss. We're just going to call it.
Sure are a lot of crates and stuff in the way.
Hard to find time to tidy up when there's a war going on, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why would you clean up when you can just not? Min-max her strength.
Here they come.
Only button, or
Let's move.
yeah, only point that matters is the strength point. Her strength stat.
There!
I'll handle it. One, two, and done. Now,
An opening! My turn. I'm counting on you.
Let's bring in the
take it from
correct
here.
pink-haired woman. It's kind of impressive that there's 2 different pink-haired women in our group.
Onward! No escape! Now!
I'll handle it. Arcus, activate.
Here I go! Ha! How careless!
Oh, come now. Gonna try to heal yourself, eh?
My turn. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
Let's move.
And if Emma doesn't kill here, I'm gonna be surprised. There,
Curse
she
you.
did in fact kill.
The battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
And as long as you get the kill, it doesn't
Got
matter.
this. Done.
I've got it.
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
Give this to me.
My turn. Here.
Onward. No escape.
Curse.
It's my turn.
I'll handle it.
An opening.
Curse
Together, Laura and Fee.
Spells.
Spells victory, yep. If you say so.
Huh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
Found an Yggdrasil tree. I mean, quartz, chat. How the heck do we get over there? Ah. Maybe through the other duct.
Advantage is ours.
Here I go. Burn to ash. Fall!
Okay. Here.
Onward. It's my turn. Here I go.
I'll handle it.
Alright.
Done. But we can't relax yet.
I feel strong.
I've got it.
Must we really crawl through?
Yes, Emma. Yes, we must. For the sake of Erebonia, Emma, don't you love your country?
Enemy sighted.
My turn. Here I go.
Let's move. There!
Of course. Arcus, activate. Leave this to me. Now's our chance.
You're done.
Fall.
My turn. Now.
An opening. Now.
Okay.
An opening. It's my turn.
My turn.
I'll handle it. Now.
An opening.
Be slow. Got it. Let's get this over.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and finish him off. Wow, you
Onward.
survived somehow?
Curse you!
There we go.
Evil will fall before my blade.
Okay, chat.
This is it.
Fiona should be just beyond that door.
A couple hundred of every Sepith. A chance to rest because there's a boss fight in the next room. And I do not have the time nor really the energy to try to take on a boss fight right now. So that is going to be where we call it for the evening. Question becomes, who do we raid? I was about to say, we also need, you know, my music to start, but that's beside the point. Who do we raid? Does anybody have any requests or recommendations? Bloob's on Final Fantasy 2. George is on Final Fantasy 14. Katra Cooper's doing a Ocarina of Time randomizer. That looks like fun. Zooters are always great. Maybe. Think about her. Yeah, let's just do Bloob. Bloob's always a fun raid target. She's going through Final Fantasy 2 for, well, she's doing the Pixel remaster, but the original Final Fantasy 2, not the Final Fantasy 4 that became Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy Super Nintendo, or NES/Super Nintendo Final Fantasy era is complicated. But yeah, let's just go ahead and raid her. Thank you all so very much for coming out. Friendly reminder, we are trying to earn some money for a Switch 2. You can see how far I am on my goal up there in the corner at $48.40. So we've still got a ways to go, but we also have plenty of time to get there. Anybody looking to give Bloob some of my love, don't phrase it like that. If you want to show your love for Bloob, you can use this raid message. If there's anybody out there who's paying attention who's not in the Discord, here's an invite link right now, also one below the video. And you can also follow me on Blue Sky. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that I should say right now. Go and show Bloob some love, and I will see you all next time. Bye, chat.
Food at 3 a.m. is kind of weird.